Muddy at Pine Hill School.
Here are your daily notices for Rahina, Monday the 31st of July.
Let's start by saying the Karakia together. Whakataka te hau ki te uru, whakataka te hau ki te tonga, kia mā kina kina kuta, kia mā taratara ki tai. E hi ake ana te atakura, he tiup, he huka, he hauhu, ti hei Māori ona.
There will be a very short meeting at 10:30 in room 18 for all members of the Pine Hill Pistons and Heat basketball teams.
Now Mrs. Rama will share a few words with us.
Tēnā koutou tamariki mā, and welcome to another fabulous week at Pine Hill School. At our last school assembly, we talked about the Pine Hill way of responsibility. We are shining our flashlights on that cog this term. We've been talking in our classrooms about how we can show responsibility, and we want to take the opportunity this morning on TV station to talk to you about it as well. Responsibility is about making good choices in our actions. What are some examples my helpers this morning can share with us on how we can show good choices in our actions and responsibility?
So for example, like if some of your trash falls out of your lunchbox, you gotta go chase it down and grab it and put it back in your lunchbox because we want to keep our school clean because this is Pine Hill School after all.
The best school. Yeah. Thank you. Very good example. And have you got one, Kevin?
Always preparing your stationery for work and bringing your tongs for swimming.
Oh, good. So having the things you need for learning ready and remembering them. Great examples. So those are some actions we can take. How can we show responsibility in our learning? So if we're in the classroom, for example, and it is learning time, how can we show that responsibility?
For doing your work on time and not trying to like mess around with your friends or talking, and you try to get your work as fast as you can.
Okay, so complete it on time
completely.
because you're being responsible and using learning time for learning time and friend time later on at break time. Yeah, great example. I love that. Have you got another example, Kevin?
Always asking for help when you're stuck on a question.
Great, that's taking responsibility for learning. And then you can push through any of those tricky parts. Fantastic. Let's all show responsibility, Pine Hill School. And remember, you have an opportunity to have your name written on a responsibility token, which Sean talked to us about at assembly. So I look forward, along with my helpers, to hearing about all these wonderful responsibility stories. And a little responsibility challenge for you. Next Friday, we have our book parade, our book character parade. All of us need to think about what we're going to wear, what book character we're going to represent, who will we come to school dressed as. You've got a week, just under a week, to take some responsibility on who you will be. Get those things ready. You don't have to go out and buy things, you can make them. You could draw things and cut them out and tie them somehow. Get creative. I look forward to seeing that at the book parade. Have a wonderful Pine Hill week ahead and get ready for responsibility. Ka kite.
Those were your daily notices from Rahina, Monday, 31st of July.
Thank you for watching.
Have a Pine Hill day using the Pine Hill way.
And
Ka kite ana.